Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Europa Universalis IV, and this is Millennia in the Making, episode 243? Check that. 243? Yep, 243. Beautiful. We're France. We're the Emperor of the HRE, we're awesome. Still can't see these buttons down here, but we're getting close. So, we're also at war with Persia, our long-standing rivals. We're basically gonna cut and run as soon as we can, really. Our allies are getting the shit kicked out of them up north, and I'm kinda getting bored of the war, to be honest. I've successfully besieged that place, so now we're at 9%. Let's just walk in there and take that place back. Then we'll look at getting this army out of Kurdistan. We're also colonizing Sierra Leone. Our guy will be there in 186 days to start that colony. And one of our armies is moving down to assist him in our colonization efforts. Technology? Yeah. We're actually going to go for the admin tech level instead of getting one of our ideas. Even though the next idea here is excellent, because not only does it give us 20% global trade power, it completes expansion ideas for us, which is awesome. And it would give us another power onto here, which would be great. But getting the next idea tree, which we'll use to unlock something in military, I believe, and there are some stuff associated with Admin Tech 10 that will be very important for us. Yep, wiped them out. Okay, so this army is just rocked up. It's mainly mountains. 4-4, 1-4. We can take him. We can take him. We might... We'll pretend to be moving like this, and we're only doing this because I want the month to tick over before I, What? Okay, a province up here has just defected to us. Sandomir, where the fuck is Sandomir? Where the fuck is Sandomir? Oh, this one here. Okay, they just decided that they wanted to be ours. Okay. I wasn't actually aware that we could flip provinces. Cool, and that's actually one we were looking for because it was part of a cacao node. Neat! Alright, anyway, what I'm doing here is sort of shifting this army around so they don't take attrition, but so that they... What I wanted to do is arrive in this province just on the turn of a month. And a little battle in Mecca, of course. You can go back. Actually be sending them around like that, and as soon as they're out of Egypt, I'll cancel our little deal with Egypt to let us through. Okay, there we go, that's good. So they heal up, and then hit them pretty much straight afterwards. Yep, natives in Sierra Leone, as expected. Colonists still waiting on some time to get there. It's fine. And after that, we'll just move down like that. We may attack Mali just for their shit. And because it'll give us part of the... now we're moving into the Ivory Coast node. It will give us some of that. Which... fucking bandsaw. Actually, it's actually a circular saw. It's not really a bandsaw. I mean... it's just big and annoying because I have to close these windows, which means I don't get any goddamn airflow through here. Yeah, but the sacrifices I go to make sure that you guys don't have a goddamn piece of machinery going in the background Anyway, the Ivory Coast node feeds into Timbuktu, which feeds into Tunis, which then feeds into Genoa, which then feeds into Antwerp, or it can feed into Safi or the Mauritanian coast, then from there up to the Western European node, and then into Seville. It's not all that important to us. The main reason why it's useful for us is that it's just progress on our way down into Congo and Zanzibar. And maybe we'll actually, set up something in Antwerp, because Western Europe goes straight to Antwerp, and Antwerp is a massive end node. Also, the actual stuff that's there, like the trade goods, mainly slaves, but the strategic goods is going to be useful for us. Getting close to being there at cloth, but cloth isn't all that important. I mean, I don't care about mercenary cost. You know? Wouldn't mind these ones and these ones. Come on guys, let's get on that. Oh, the more we control, the more easy that'll be for us. Here comes a battle. To recall a diplomat. Yeah, so we didn't take a river crossing penalty, we just took the terrain penalty, which is good. Assuming we can actually roll decently. Fuck me. Just lost half our morale due to bad rolls. Okay, that's a bit better. Half our morale and most of our troops, god damn. Come on, roll better. Ugh, not him. There we go. We lost half the army doing that. Like, seriously, half the fucking army. Just bullshit, that's what it is. Oh yeah, you guys should actually come up here and start dealing with these losers. I want to deal with these guys here before anybody else, because they're actually obstructing one of my missionaries. Catholic zealots! Oh, and we actually hit 28 power projection because we declared war on Persia. What I suspect is that you can only get 10 points of power projection per rival. Like, without declaring war on them and that sort of thing, or declaring more rivals. So that's irritating. You guys don't need Manfred. These guys do. So at the moment we've got the +1 leader without upkeep thing, so we will lose that in a couple of years, but that's fine. For the moment it's going to work out nicely for us. Siege of Loristan is complete, and these guys are just gonna... No, they're gonna move on. That's right, they are in full retreat mode, so I can't really fuck with them too much. We have 7 war score with Volga Bulgarian. It looks like they cleaned up all their dudes. They will not wipe peace out. They would accept a concession of defeat from us. That would lose us 10 prestige. No. Fuck you. We got this. Okay, so Loristan, you should probably just move down into... No, actually. Deal with these losers, and then go in there. That's all I want. We're actually building anything here? No. No, we finished the Star Fort. That's good. That's actually helping us out a bit, man. Okay, then you guys can come on down here to Epirus again. Or to Moria. Let's get some more troops. Excuse me. Troops. Okay, so what do we normally do? 14, 4, and 6. It's easy enough. Yeah, I'm not caring too much about spreading them out because they're not... We don't necessarily need them as soon as possible. Good, keep that up. Okay, wait for the turn of a month and then we'll attack these guys. And once we're done with them, I'll send this army up to start heading up through into here to try and pull Volga Bulgaria out of the war. Do have a sizable army up there, but we should be able to handle it. Ah, excellent. That place finished getting converting as soon as we got rid of the heretics. Next. Siege of Hamadan is fine. Yeah, we're really getting a bit of a roll on here. Yeah, Sierra Leone is doing what Sierra Leone does. We're only taking river crossing, so we lucked out and got into the desert. And it looks like we've definitely beaten these guys. Converted some more heretics. So now we're back up to 70.2. Good, good. Just raising dudes up. Whoops, wrong button. Looking for military armies and then Persia. Yeah, so he's been flatlining his manpower. His manpower was at about 32,000 last episode. We've ripped it all the way down. Which is good. The more we do that, the better. And actually, I'm going to put off my conquest of these places up here to mess with this army here. He's going to sit there. What is it? Mainly mountain. Somewhat of an issue. Yep, okay, Volga Bulgaria is taking back some of the land that we've been sieging through our vassals. That's alright. Oberlaust converted. Okay, so we've gotten enough to have that final idea, but as discussed, we're not doing that. We're getting the admin tech. So we're just waiting it. I have no idea if we're going to take an army or a crossing penalty like this. Yep, we certainly are. Come on, all we got to do is roll high and he rolls low. That's it. And it looks like we've done it. Perfect. Let's form the line sort of thing. More interested in pushing Persia out than Volga Bulgaria at this point in time. Where's his troops going though? Oh shit, he's actually fleeing up this way. Let's go catch him. If we can wipe out those troops, we're gonna fuck his manpower sideways. Metaphorically speaking. It's actually going to Shervan. Yep. Natives in Sierra Leone, what can you do? Alright guys, you start gathering up because you're filling up my screen. It's getting kind of annoying. Okay, so he's going to be fairly decent when we hit him. More heretics. So now we're at 71%. Shit's going well. Shit's going very well. I mean, we're never going to be able to convert goddamned Rome or Mecca. The other two places we just can't convert because of the religious migration thing. As soon as that modifier goes away, we'll grab them, because they've got shit-based tax being crappy little places in Africa. But yeah, at the moment, can't really do anything with them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Grodno converted to something else. Okay, they're headed to Ardabil, which means they're probably coming all the way back around here. I'm gonna just go to Ardabil just to see if they stop there. I mean, if they don't, yeah, they're not going to. I'm just gonna head up to, I'm actually gonna occupy Chauvin. That'll be fine. Oh yeah, Egypt. I completely forgot about these guys. Cancel that military access. Okay, you guys combine. Still got some dudes raising up, I think. Yep, that's alright. That is such a miserable colony just because it's in the tropical area. See, he's only got a 1% chance of increasing the number of settlers there. It's miserable. I mean, the entire place is fucking miserable. Anything with a tropical modifier, unless we get some sort of ideas. I don't want to take exploration ideas because once we get these colonists, they're just waste. I mean, just a waste. I mean, maybe influence ideas. That's kind of cool. Kind of. Not really. We're going to have to take something in military. Maybe. I like offensive ideas just because it's good. And you get forced march, which is very handy at some point. Quantity is shit. Quantity is utter shit. Quality is good. Offense is good. Defense is pretty good, if you like that sort of thing. Of course, naval ideas. Maritime ideas might be a decent one because I think it has a... No, it doesn't. I thought it had a thing associated with it, but apparently I'm wrong. We don't need the extra diplomats anymore. Could use the extra merchants for trade. We're not taking one of the admin ideas, I know that for certain. We'll work it out later. Just really wouldn't mind increasing my settler chances. Another place converted religion, you fucking ingrates. It annoys me because you can't get that back. If you could get it back by like declaring war back on them and all that sort of business, that'd be fine. I'd be fine with that. Alright. Let's go beat up these guys. Force them out of a war. Okay, we got that one, so let's head on over here and take on these guys in Hamadan first. Some Catholic zealots. That's fine. The leader is shit. Yeah, so we should have all of these battles just fine. I'm going to give these guys a month to recover, so it'll be a few days before I'll start them moving. And these ones look like they're doing fine. Yep, there we go. Catholic zealots in Sidon. That's alright. So that's a Volgo-Bulgarian army there. We should probably do something about that. Probably. They keep on raising troops up. I wonder if they're using mercs, because they certainly do not have the manpower left to do anything. Come on, I need to roll high. Okay, that core has been completed on Moria. That's good. So we shouldn't have any more overextension. And we're getting very close to that tech upgrade. Fucking mountains, come on. No, bad. We're gonna lose that battle. No, we're not. Ah, lucky roll right at the end. Yeah, you piss off. These guys just take a casual trip down this way. Just get out of the main firing line. I wonder if these guys are willing to just fuck off for the moment. No, because they haven't actually been involved in any way, shape or form. Alright, fair enough. Do what you do. Good, that place is fine, so let's go take on these guys in Armenia before we move up into Dagestan. Siege of Kusatan, wonderful, so these guys can come up here and deal with that. I'm actually going to send them up to Hamadan and cross like that, because maybe we won't get an army crossing then. Oh, you know what, these guys can do that, that's fine. These guys can go to there. Granada, you naughty boys. Obviously, Jan is way better than Peter down here, but even so, we're only just cancelling out our penalties. 71.6. Good. Head up to that place. If our Jerusalem allies have Dagestan covered. And you guys, when the month gets over, you can actually attack them. Okay, it's another success there. Where are they fleeing to? Asterabad? Basically anywhere that they want to go over here, they'd have to go there. Let's go to Coruscant. Excuse me. Safi. So these guys can go up and deal with those peasants. Why are you rebelling anyway? Because of a .2 revolt risk. Just really, guys? Okay, so we can either lose 50 diplomatic or 50 admin power. I mean, we get administration power a lot faster than we get diplomatic power, but we use admin a lot more. So, grant them the privileges, lose the diplomatic power. And there's our upgrade. Done. So the next level of that will give us spy agencies and counting houses, which are, well, the counting house, which is nice. But, more importantly, a lot of options have just opened up. So, first of all, we're going to pass the Test Act. And that's just that we exclude all non-members of the established church from holding military or civil office. Done. Plus 0.5 military strength minus intolerance of heretics. Then we have the Conventicle Act, which is discourage nonconformists by forbidding any form of religious assembly of more than 5 people other than Protestants. Done. So that's fine. So now we should have conversions a lot quicker. Still not going to convert Rome or Mecca. I mean, you know, let's see, there's a minus 8% on that. We've got 2, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7.1%. We could almost do it. If we get a theologian and start passing some more of these things, like the Advancement of Religion Act, and I think there might be something else. Maybe. Then we'll be awesome, but in the meantime, the missionary is just fine. So not the missionary, the what is he? Inquisitor. Okay, so we need to think about this. Let's have a look at the bonuses we'll get if we have two things going on. So exploration would give us more settlers with expansion. Humanist would give us more settlers and tolerance of heathens. Trade gives us more trade steering, that's nice. Defensive gives us quicker morale recovery, less regiment costs. That's pretty decent actually. I don't care about global tariffs, I don't care about build cost, I don't care about spies. When we combine it with innovative ideas over here, it will give us more global trade power and goods produced. We get more missionaries with religious ideas. We've got enough missionaries. Plutocratic ideas would give us... We don't have the option to take plutocratic ideas, unfortunately. That's what replaces aristocratic ideas if you're not like a aristocratic-based thing, like if you're a republic. More colonists with quantity ideas. Okay. Yearly army tradition with quality, and core creation with admin. That's fine. And over here... Okay. Administrative ideas I'm not interested in. Not interested. Not interested. So not interested. Oh, quality would actually get us more infantry and siege ability. It's not bad. Offensive would give us leader siege. That's really good. Humanism would give us tolerance. Can't actually see what naval would give us because it's too big for our screen. I need a bigger monitor. I seriously need a bigger monitor. Let's see. Yeah, Yeah, nothing I'm really keen on aiming for, so let's have a look at what our options are otherwise. So, it's either going to be diplomatic or military. Look, the exploration ideas would be very nice, but the colonists just kind of... You know, now that I think about it, they may not ruin it. Now that I think about it. And that segs with two of the ideas that we've already had. Yeah, innovative and expansion. You can see they're in gold because we've already picked them. Trade has that sort of thing as well. Trade would give us more merchants. You know what? We're going to go with exploration ideas. Against some of my better judgment, yes. But yeah, we'll get another colonist and it'll cost us a bit more money, but we've got the money to spend. So why don't we use it? Still at 4% of these guys. They're almost willing to peace out. Almost. When I take Kursk, they probably will. But do I just... Maybe I want them to give up some things. Oh, one of our advisors died. Oh, our Inquisitor died. Lame. Massively lame. Okay, so... We don't have any other Inquisitors or Theologians, so we're going to take the Philosopher just because of a +3. That's annoying. That's very annoying, actually. So now all of these guys are going to be back down to taking forever. Though not as long as they would be, because we, you know, managed to get to admin level 10. Yeah, so the quicker I can peace out... Here we go. Volga, Bulgaria. Okay, so they'll white peace out. Let's see what our other options would be. Get them to give Dagestan back. And that's honestly about it. We could probably get them to release some of these places. Costs us a fair bit of diplomatic power, and we kind of want to save that for now. So I am completely fine with just a white peace. Nobody gains anything. And now we send these guys home. That's also massively increased our war score with Persia itself, so let's see what I can do here. I want that one to start with. Charazor, Iraqi Arab. I'd need to take Azerbaijan, it's part of my thing. I don't care about the diplomatic power, but that one matters. We'll take Hamadan as well. Add Loristan. Could get them to release some places. We're not going to do that. We're just going to take what we want here. So that's going to be 28. Is that everything? Yeah. I mean, we could also, you know, take some stuff up here, but it's not part of... Excuse me, it's not part of a HRE in the first place, so... What do I care? We just take what we can get. And what we need. So we do need a little bit more war score to get that going. We shouldn't have too much of an issue doing this. Speaking of, though, you guys can attack them. You guys can actually come all the way down to here, and I'll see if that flips them back to being non-black flagged. We just lost a lot of core provinces, that's fine. Now we're only down to losing 6 prestige a year. Great. And now that I've determined that I'm going to be spending up on diplomatic power, I can safely spend my military power and not give a shit. So I'm just going to spend some of it. Gonna do what we can. Why not? Maybe we get a fair amount of it. Alright, so continuing on. Okay, good. Go up to Karabakh and help those guys out. Okay, Battle of Sedan, I won, of course. Okay, so we're on the defensive side, that's good, because that means it they take the crossing penalty, not us. And we should win this. There are, however, some Catholic zealots wandering around the place. So I'm gonna need this general. Excuse me again. Alright guys, head on up. The sooner we can get rid of this religious bullshit, the better. Yeah, let's try and take this place. Thank you. I honestly think those two armies have it in the bag. More heretics converting, so now we're at 71.8%. Gonna lose a bit of that when we take these provinces off Persia because some of them are Catholic. But, well, that's just something you gotta deal with. Okay, we've got a wave of innovation, so for 5 years, minus 5% tech costs on everything. That's cool. We're not really going to use it, but it's cool. You know, I mean, the next thing we're going to get is this exploration idea to give us another colonist. And actually, the one after that will let us recruit explorers and conquistadors, which means we're going to go to America. Yeah. Maybe set up some colonies. Maybe those slaves will come in handy. That's how it runs. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so you don't need to be there anymore. Do we have a truce with these losers? Yeah, for how long? Another couple of months, alright. Are they part of something I want? They certainly are. Who are they allied with? Polotsk, Nicaea, and Samos. Okay, cool. What about these guys? These guys are allied with Crete, Dioclea, and Sozopolis. Yeah, everything I want. You guys are going into there, that's good. Catalonians. Where are these guys moving to? Iraqi Jam? Really? Kill them. We do need the prestige from successful battles. Siege of Khorasan is over. These guys are headed down to Kerman for some reason. I'll see if I can head them off. Well, not head them off, but make the interception. 5th of March, 6th of March. No, it's fine though. Come on, Godzilla, die already. Die, you incompetent bitch. He's not gonna die, is he? Godzilla, you piece of shit. Can't do what I want him to, ever. How are we doing? Okay, so that looks like a successful war for me. Yep, yep. Anything I can get these guys to cancel? Got some alliances. They won't cancel the alliances. Maybe if I push them a bit more, but you know what? I don't actually want to push them a bit more. I'm fine with taking what I've just said. Here. Done. Mine. Give. Thank you. I've got my shit. Thank you very much. Okay, so we can integrate Azerbaijan. That will cost us 10 admin power. Form an alliance with Altmark to give us some diplomacy, or reclaim Yeresan, which is a prestige thing. Well, let's integrate Azerbaijan because we would be doing that anyway. We're actually going to get 4 free admin power just for doing that. Okay, yep, fuck you, Persia. Oh, look at that. We've actually ripped our power projection up because we took some of their provinces, so now we're actually getting +1 into all of our monarch shit for another 8 years. More 4, but you know, whatever. Nice. We should do that more often. Of course, if you do that more often, eventually you lose them from here. I can select another rival. Done. Polotsk, though. Where the hell is Polotsk? Really? That's a rival to me? Okay, whatever you say, buddy. This colony in Sierra Leone is just terrible. It's going to take forever for anything to happen there. I think the next one I'll send through will be to Konjan. Just because I'm looking at the aggressiveness. The aggressiveness does impact the settler chance. Yeah. So that's 4.5, so presumably that's 9 things, yeah, so it would be half of whatever. Which means this one here would only have -1.5, so that's worth it. Right, you guys can come back down here. Alright, so what now, I hear you ask? Well, I think maybe we should start integrating Apollon. Or annexing them, so let's send a diplomat there to get them back on side proper. Catholic zealots. Okay, so that's given us some part of Persia, which I don't actually care about, but it's actually made us the dominant trade power there, so we could just ship that over to Constantinople if we were so inclined, and we may well be once we get proper, complete control over Ragusa. Let's test this. How much control do we have here? Okay, so we're transferring 11.84 through, so we've got 30. Recall. Wait for a month. Okay, so that's gone down to 5, and most of it's actually getting funneled down through Genoa, so that's irritating. Now if we come to Persia and say transfer trade power, he's not home yet, is he? I'm going to wait for a couple of days. Transfer trade power, Sunni. He'll get there in 33 days, and then we'll just see what happens to our income. Because we'll be shipping... Well, there is actually only one way for trade in Persia to leave Persia, and that's through Constantinople. But we'll see if we can actually increase the, like, amount of trade. So currently it's at 10.11. Our army reformer died. That's alright. We'll just pull in the discipline guy, the commandant. Okay, our guy has arrived. It doesn't seem to have increased it by a lot. We'll give it a month to see what happens. Yeah, actually that seems to have reduced a fair amount there. A royal marriage offer from Shalland, sure. I didn't want to do that. Now I remember why. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Okay, so yeah, that's not really pulling much trade power through. Yeah, we're still not doing too great, so I'll recall him from there and we'll put him back in Ragusa. Just because we are losing a fair amount of trade due to that. Alright. I mean, with Constantinople, once we occupy Constantinople, there will only be one way for the trade to go, because there's only one exit point from Constantinople. So once we do that, I will no longer need to have the merchant there, because it'll all just flow through, and we can look into like taking Crimea or Alexandria. Actually, will probably be the better one there. So, on that note, let's deal with some fools. Actually, no, bad. I know what I wanted to do. I remember things. We need to pay these guys some money. Economy. Send gift. 25 bucks. Done. Stop relation improvement. Done. And now we just wait until the 9th of August when we will integrate them. It will cost us diplomacy. That's fine. The point there is it will benefit us in the long run. Because then we'll no longer be over our diplomatic relations limit. For once. Okay. Integrate. So, that's going to take a fair while. I'm fine with that. That's because it's got this province over here as well. So, 9 months. And that'll cost us 13 diplomatic power every month. So 6 points is basically what we're losing now. It's alright. And with Slavonia, we're just going to hope that we inherit them. Angerman land and Trondalaga back at, you know, not losing in the case of our monarch dying. So let's quickly send them an insult. Just because I don't want them around. Alright. Now let's work on Constantinople. This will actually give us some of Ragusa as well, but I'll make that one the war goal. Who are you going to call in? Crete, Dioclea, and Sozopolis. So Crete, Dioclea, and I think that's Sozopolis in there. That is absolutely fine. All of these places are things that I want. Gonna need this guy. Because this time we're going to actually attack Crete. That was minus 5% cost on our various ships. Get on board, get out. I'm actually going to move the fleet, am I? No, we should be good. I will bring the... No, I will not bring the Western Med fleet in. We'll be fine without them. Okay, go land on Crete. What I will do is take the transports over and use them to blockade Echia. Natives in Sierra Leone. And of course all of our allies will be doing what they do. Oh, I've converted some more heretics. 71.8. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's actually looking a bit better in our realm now. A little bit. Just a little bit. Alright, let's continue. Yeah, this will be good. We'll just basically annex all of these guys and just be like, yeah, fuck you. It's our land now. And of course our prestige is doing fine once again. Legitimacy is also going great. Some heretics have been converted. Okay, so we can't send it to Loristan because Loristan is building that star fort, so we'll just send it to Lika. That place. More Catalan nationalists. I had a feeling that's just going to be a thing for a while. Yeah, mainly because of religious turmoil and some intolerance. Oh yeah, wow, we are actually quite intolerant, aren't we? Because of the Test Act and the Conventicle Act as well as the religious turmoil thing. Once religious turmoil fucks off, we'll be fine. I mean, seriously, we will be absolutely fine. So what we should probably do is work on not conquering Catholic places for a bit. But I can't help myself. It's just not in my nature, bro. Okay, let's see. Do we have a royal marriage of these guys? Yeah, we totally do. Let's send our guy up there to improve relations with them. Good on you, Jerusalem. You're a real buddy now. Better than these two heretics. I see something that just happened. These guys did not finish unloading their troops before they fucked off. We've completed our mission in Azerbaijan, so now we can achieve religious unity, form an alliance of Altmark, or reclaim Yedasan. Where is Yedasan? This one here. It is part of the Kiev trade node. It's an important area of the Kiev trade node. It is Protestant, but we do kind of... Oh, it's part of Pereslavel? Yeah, we could take it. Or we could not. What we'll do is take the form alliance of Altmark one, and we'll just lie to them, basically. Okay, buddy, you want an alliance? They'll say... Wow, I thought they would say no, but they're fine with saying yes at this point. Good, good. And then I'll call them to arms, and they'll say no, because... Well, why would they? And now our things are to reclaim Yedasan, vassalize Altmark. Seriously. Or achieve religious unity. We're never going to achieve religious unity. Like, seriously, this is never happening. I mean, Rome will just not convert. Unless we got idea paths specifically to achieve a mission, which is stupid. Let's just reclaim Edessa, and I'll get around to it eventually. Okay, now the cogs are finally rocked up, so I'll get them to actually deposit their troops this time. Catholic zealots in Mecca again, that's very irritating actually, because we're going to have to negotiate with Egypt again to get through. Or, you know, we can just declare war on Egypt. Who are your allies? Cyprus, Mali, and Abyssinia. Cyprus is allied with Edessa and Paphlagonia, but we don't have a casus belli on them. We don't have a casus belli yet. Good, that siege has been completed. Our troops have finally managed to drop themselves off. Good, we'll just slowly besiege Crete, and that'll be fine. Where are they going? Back that way. We'll wipe them out. Yeah, they're not going anywhere else. Yep, beautiful. I could send my guys around to Dioclea, but I think my vassals have that in hand. So I'm actually going to send these guys down to Egypt. No, actually, no. They're here to deal with Paphlagonia and Edessa, who are actually part of what I want. It's good when things come together like this. That's what she said. And our power projection is up nice. Everything's good. Everything is fine. We have nothing to worry about. Still want some more diplomatic power just to get my colonists going. Okay, we have successfully integrated Apollon, so it's some prestige, and diplomatic relations are fine. Just get rid of these fuckers. What are you even doing? Great. So now we own this bit of territory over here, which we don't actually want. When I get out of war, I might just give it to Chernigov. Why not? Alright, so with that in mind, I think it should be the end of the episode. As usual, if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. If you liked the video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe if you want, that'd be nice. In the meantime, though, I have been Sub, you have been yourselves. Later.